Goodbye, music. Subtle outro there. Guys, welcome. Let's adjust the camera. Do we need to adjust the camera here? Yeah, enable. Good job. Okay, camera. If it's too far to the left, does that mean we have to move it to the right? There it is. Good. Wow, good job. All right, here we are, New York City, watching some MvP Invitational, never before seen games. Featured in this match is going to be in the top left, the Red Terran player, Thorzain from Team Evil Geniuses. And his opponent in the bottom right is the blue Zerg player, Jaedong. Jaedong is going to be the focus, he's going to be the feature, he's going to be the guy we're going to be watching and analyzing throughout the today.
He's been really well.
He played last night, didn't he? Against... I don't remember who he played. Yeah. Let me think. I think Zenio was first. He beat Woro. Woro's on my anti-team, so... Uh-oh. Can't hear Axslav. Nicholas, they can't hear you. I don't know where Ryan is. Maybe turn the knob thing? Well, the lights just turned off, which made things significantly more difficult. Alright, well, we're gonna get that figured out. I'll do solo for now, and we'll see if we can get that figured out. So, Nick is gonna go try to find someone to help deal with that issue. But we're watching Jaedong versus Thorzain in the chat. Who do you think's gonna win, Mr. Chat people? I think Jaedong's probably gonna win. Jaedong's pretty good. Looking at openings here. Jaedong going for a hatch first, adding on a pool. Fairly standard play. It looks like he's scouting out Thorzain, sending that Overlord, the natural expansion. Looks like we have some Think Tank thinks Jaedong is gonna win. Chronosis thinks Jaedong is gonna win. Alex's Life thinks Thorzain's gonna win. D-Mark's Barber thinks Thorzain's gonna win. FT Light thinks Jaedong's gonna win. Uh-oh, looks like we have some bunker action going on here. Jaedong pulling lots of drones to deal with this. 6 slings in that production tab. Now, I just want to take a gander at how much is invested in this. Yeah, it is a proxy 2 racks here from Mr. Thorzain. Jaedong pulling lots of drones, trying to figure this out, trying to track down these Marines. General roll is 3 drones to a Marine, I think. And he's got lanes on the field too. That Marine is behind that unfinished bunker. Jaedong sending his drones all the way across the map. He has a few drones mining back home, but losing a significant amount of mining time behind this. Thorzain making SCVs, more Marines. And Jaedong has lings out at this point, so I don't see this being incredibly successful. Nice micro there from Thorzain. And Jaedong's going to return those drones back to mine. Oh. I think I hear you, Axelav.
Looks like I'm back.
Yay, Nicholas is here.
It was a very advanced technical problem.
Yes.
Somewhere on the wire there was an extra mute button that was depressed.
You gotta unmute the mute button.
Yep.
Good thing we got the professionals here to help deal with that.
Indeed,
If they weren't here, I don't know what we would do. So
you'd be on your own, my friend.
Huge shout out to Ryan Coley, who's he's paid full time to unmute microphone buttons. And to tell us where to position ourselves so that the camera captures both of us. Thank you, Ryan Coley. Cole. I don't know how to say your last name. Alright. So Thorzain did a little 2 racks there, Mr. Axslav.
I noticed it.
Yeah.
And I would say Jaedong, I think overall came up slightly ahead. You know, I'm not... It's hard to tell. There was so much going on there. The drones were off for so long, but, I mean, it was deflected soundly. And he didn't really lose any drones, right? I think he only lost like 1 drone. So, they did get home eventually.
It's deflected soundly.
And if Thorzain... Oh!
Uh-oh.
He's not done.
Thorzain's not done. Pulling some SCVs here. Most of his SCVs at that. About 6 Marines. Jaedong has 12 lanes in production, which I feel like should be enough, but there's the micro for Thorzain.
The drones are coming off. Another queen. The Red Queen's got it. Look at that micro. Running the hurt queen's backwards.
Oh, the queen is gonna die.
To SCVs. Wow, how ignoble.
Yeah, that's embarrassing for that queen. But Jaedong's at 43 to 32 in supply. Thorzain still has Marines alive, trying to position himself behind those minerals. And Jaedong is gonna clean this up, but Jaedong did a decent amount of damage there.
I mean,
or Thorzain, rather.
I think he lost as many SCVs as he killed drones. And he also lost a ton of Marines, right? Whereas Jaedong only lost like 14 Zerglings. So it was well done by Thorzain, but I really love the decision of Jaedong to pull the drones back once he knew he was going to hold it, just so he wouldn't take any further drone losses. Maybe he's, you know, the Queen's got, I think he really got caught off guard by it, but he still was able to deal with it without too much of a problem. That was pretty impressive. And Thorzain's got no tech, right? He's just 4 Marines at a time. Still didn't build a gas station. He's gonna go for it one more time, I imagine.
Thorzain did a good job hiding it. Like he showed the orbital command on the low ground at the natural expansion. There wasn't much to really suggest that he was gonna do something like that, and we were on Jaedong's camera. Like literally, he saw it when it was at his front door. So nice little mind games there from Thorzain.
It really was. Jaedong really just had no idea what was coming at him. A nicely, you know, designed ploy to try to catch a win off him. Another big squad of Marines. Jaedong scouts it. He's got no spine crawler.
No, he doesn't.
He's only got 3 Zerglings. But he does have more Zerglings in production, and he does have 3 queens. So I think Thorzain might back away because I think Thorzain has. Look how fast Jaedong's camera is.
Yeah. He's moving around pretty fast here.
I like Thorzain's decision to retreat there. With all the Zerglings Jaedong's making, and the queen support on creep, Thorzain would have no chance. So we just said, you know what, I'm going to kill the creep and back away and say, you know what, victory achieved, I cleared all the creep. And Jaedong's going to say, no, you actually didn't really clear the creep. Oh, Thorzain's saying, yes, I did.
Queens need to be careful. One getting very low in health. Those Lings do not have speed, so they're trying to slowly surround the Marines. But look at that Marine micro there from Thorzain. The Lings melting away faster than Battle Hellions. I think that made sense in my mind, but not when I said it.
Oh, one more queen almost going down. It does go down. Thorzain is relentless with these Marines. Speed is almost finished. I think that might signal the end of the Marines' lives, but this Marine attack I would say did better than the last one. Although I would still say Jaedong's been so efficient with defense. You know, this is something that you see from Broodor pros. They don't like smash attacks. Like if you attack them, they like barely hold. And the reason they barely hold is because they build so many, like they know exactly the minimum to defend, right?
Yeah.
Like they really play most people call them greedy, but really they're just playing really well. Like they know exactly what they need to defend pretty much every different attack.
It's so important. That's such an important skill to have because that's like investment you don't have to spend doing. Like he didn't get a spine crawler. Like every player would get a spine crawler there, except Jaedong's like, you know what? I don't necessarily need that. Instead, I'm going to invest in more queens, which will actually have more utility as the game goes along. Speaking of which, here comes a Baneling bust from Jaedong. Realizes his opponent cannot even be close to tanks at this point, which would be ideal in dealing with the Banelings. And now Thorzain is left to try to defend against Banelings without tanks, and realizing that's probably not possible. He's going to throw in the GG and the well played.
Yeah, it was a great play by Jaedong. I mean, I think you could say Thorzain got caught guard by the Baneling bust. I think Jaedong was far enough ahead. Like Thorzain had no tech or nothing. Jaedong could have macroed to a victory pretty easily there as well. But you know what? Why bother? Why not end the game when you know they had no tech? And without tech, it's so hard to beat speeding Baneling. Just
now, was that a mistake from Thorzain? Do you think it would have been a better decision to, after that initial 2 racks, try to catch up in the tech, or
it's hard
is it stylistic?
I think either option's fine. It's just Jaedong out macroed him by such a significant amount. His defense on deciding exactly how to allocate resources was really what stood out that game. And this is, you know, a lot of people ask me, how come the pros always play these macro games? There's like this unspoken consensus not to rush. Well, it's because when you're this good, and the rushes often don't work, as we saw here. Like Thorzain made no obvious errors in his execution, but when you're playing a guy this good, it's so hard to make those rushes work.
Jaedong, of course, you know, keeping those drones alive throughout that entire process, or at least prioritizing that. I feel like that build from Thorzain in the follow-ups, that's something that can work against a lot of players. But against Jaedong, we saw it's not going to work. But guys, that's going to do it for game number 1. Let's go ahead and jump into game number